Welcome back to The Pursuit of Being a Stand-Up Leader. I'm Jared Whitman with Whitman Media, and I'm here with John Russell of The Business Source. Today, we are going through John's book, Be a Stand-Up Leader, the ABCs of getting the job done right. And we're going to talk about giving and the importance of giving.
Yeah, it's an interesting subject that people may take it for granted. Certain people give all the time.
Yeah.
That's their whole role in life. And other people, you got givers and takers.
Yep.
So I wanted to put this in the book because I think as a stand-up leader, having some level of philanthropy and community involvement and giving back to the community, you look at all the great companies, they all have programs designed for giving.
Yeah.
Amazon, as a matter of fact, any order you place, you can select a charity.
Really?
The percentage of your purchase will go towards them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's unbelievable.
Okay.
And most businesses I know that are successful have a community involvement program.
I really think that, to piggyback off that, if you're like a home service company, or you're in a community, or you do service work in a community, if you're not also giving back to that community,
Right,
beyond the work that you're doing, you're
right,
missing out on an opportunity to create a better connection
Yeah.
with the people in that community. You show up, your brand shows up as a way to give back. There should be a marketing campaign
Yeah.
for give back, so
Yeah.
that your brand is continuously in that community.
Yeah.
And that's going to be more beneficial than just going in there and taking money from community members without giving it back to that community.
Right. Part of having a strong purpose and a strong culture is you could take money out of the market, but what can you give back?
Yeah.
Some people volunteer their time. Some people volunteer their people.
Yep.
United Way is a classic example of that. And some people volunteer time, people, and money.
Mm-hmm.
So just on my own experiences, my first education and experience with giving back to the community was when the Taste of Madison Food Festival started back in 1980 something. I was part of a group of 50 plus volunteers that supplied the restaurants. We helped move cash around. We made sure that they had their vendors able to get their supplies in a timely fashion. And at the end of it, we walked around the street and picked up trash.
Okay.
Pretty humbling.
Yeah.
Think of a food festival with 100,000 people.
Right.
And all the cups and this and that and everything that ends up hitting the street.
Yeah.
Well, you got to have rubber gloves for that because it's a little bit of a hazmat situation. But, there's no better satisfaction than having to put together a successful community event and then having it all come around, and you've raised a ton of money. Restaurants made a ton of money, a lot of give back to the community, and you're a part of it.
Yep.
So a couple other times and opportunities for you to volunteer out there is the Chamber of Commerce is a great place to get involved as a business owner.
Yep.
And most strong businesses have some representation on the Chamber of Commerce. And if you want to serve on the board of directors to take a leadership role, that's a positive thing, and you can give back that way. I was fortunate to be involved in Madison Area Business Consultants for many, many years, and I served on the board there for 3 or 4 years when nobody else wanted to because it was difficult, but I happened to like it, and it was right up my alley. And so my whole purpose was to lift up the organization by lifting up each member.
Nice.
They loved it.
Yeah.
Wasn't hard. Bring your A game when it comes to volunteering and have a little bit of passion about helping other people and supporting the great causes that are out there. And you can go far with that, and people will respect you for that.
Yep.
So the greatest value I attained from my volunteer efforts were the relationships that I formed, meeting other people there across the board.
Yeah.
Every organization that I've ever volunteered for in community service has led me to meet new people who either became friends or became business associates or who became evangelists for my business. And they would recommend me, they would refer me. They would, it's one way for me to keep myself on the top of other people's mind when it comes to opportunities that way.
Yeah.
So find a charity, an organization, or event that fits your beliefs and values. Determine how you can make a difference by volunteering, whether it's your time, your money, or your people. And ask yourself, are you a giver or are you a taker?
Mhm.
And I prefer to give.
Yeah. Or rather recharge, re-energize people instead of
The philosophy behind giving is that if you contribute positive energy to the karma, the flow of the universe,
Yeah.
it's going to come back in a positive way.
Yeah.
And, you can't always tell when that's going to happen.
Right.
But you just know that you're in the right place because you're a giver, not a taker.
Yep.
So my advice is to determine which organizations, events, or charities match your beliefs and reach out to those leaders and ask, how can I help you reach your community goals?
Yeah. What can I do to be an asset to your...
Right. One of my friends donated money to Fishing Has No Boundaries, a program for disabled people to get out on the water in a boat, enjoy a day out, and big satisfaction there.
Yeah.
Because these people don't get a chance to do that.
Right.
Another opportunity is helping disabled hunters get into the field with track vehicles and with volunteers and to help them have an experience. And you can go on and on and on, whatever you think about something that disabled people would like to do but can't do by themselves. Great way to sign up.
Yeah.
So I would encourage everybody out there, as part of your business plan, your time, your money, or your people, find an organization that you can get involved with, that you're passionate about, and make it part of your business. And then you can let people know about it, but I wouldn't go out bragging about it.
Right. There's
it's
a
not
subtle way you can go about that.
Right.
Without...
Public service is public service.
Yeah.
But using public service to pad your wallet, not so much.
Right.
So there's a fine line there. You hit the nail on the head there. So anything else you want to add to that, Jared?
No, I think you covered it pretty well.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Giving is a good idea. Thanks for being with us today.